manuals. I can't lie. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Goat. I post videos every Tuesday, car vlogs like this, and every Friday, just random kind of car content, not car tents. So, if you're interested in that, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss anything. So everybody, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you stopping by. Today, on our little car vlog, we're going to talk about automatic or manual transmission. Now, this is a debate that's been going on for I don't know how long, probably ever since they had the option between automatic and manual. But I really just wanted to give my take on it and talk about when I would choose an automatic versus a manual, or when I would choose a manual versus an automatic. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, back before I even got my license, I did not want to drive a manual. Didn't know how to do it. You know, it just wasn't something I was interested in. And honestly, the whole reason I ever even got into a manual was that my parents actually bought me my first vehicle. Thank you, Mom and Dad. But it was a 1993 Chevy S10, and it had the 5-speed manual transmission. So I did not know how to drive a manual before this, and yeah, my dad ended up getting me to drive the truck. He showed me how to do it. We took it on some back roads, and that's how I ended up learning how to drive a manual transmission. So yeah, my first ever vehicle was a manual, and I honestly I enjoyed driving it. I still miss that truck. You know, it was a good running truck. Obviously, it wasn't the greatest thing out there, but it was fun. So I ended up getting a Dodge Dakota after that was an automatic. After that, what introduced me to owning cars was I got an 06 Pontiac Grand Prix GXP. Now that was obviously an automatic. They didn't make those with the manuals. And that was my first car with the V8 engine. It has the 5.3 liter in those GXPs. But I owned that car for right around a year before I found out about the GTOs. Now, when I found out about these, they had the 04 to the 06, and I just missed driving a manual. So obviously I wanted the bigger engine and the manual, and yeah. My complete reason on why I went with the manual for the GTO was just because, you know, it's a sports car. I got the car just for daily driving around town, just a car to have fun with. And my personal opinion, I think that a manual transmission is more fun for, you know, just driving around. Like, I wanted to be able to take some curves, have fun with it, you know, and I just, especially around my little town here, we don't have, you know, crazy traffic like you would in a big city. So it's not like I'm killing my leg every day just trying to drive the car through town. So I just think it makes it a little more fun. That's honestly my whole reason on why I got a manual transmission. watched my other video about growing up drag racing, obviously, if you know anything about drag racing, especially bracket racing like my family does, bracket racing is all about consistency. So what's going to be more consistent going down a track? Obviously the automatic. You don't have human error in there like you would with the manual transmission. So if you're looking for drag racing, specifically like bracket racing, obviously an automatic is the way to go. If you just want to be cool and whatnot, I guess you can go with the manual. But you know, I've been talking about with my Procharged GTO, I have talked about making that car into like a drag car. That car right now has the manual transmission, and if I actually went through with making it a drag car, I am more than likely going to make it an automatic. So, just my opinion there. But there are also other cars out there, you probably know of a few of them, that the automatic transmission or the manual transmission might be known to be not so strong and to wear out. So, like, I had two Jetta TDIs. One of them was an automatic, one of them was a manual. I got the automatic first, and the only reason I got the automatic was because I needed a car like right then, and that was the one that I found. But those cars are known for having issues with the automatic transmission, and of course that ended up happening for me, so that kind of sucked. But the manual transmissions are fine with those, and this is like the early 2000s TDIs, maybe just Jettas or Volkswagens in general, I don't know. But so that's another thing to kind of look at and take into consideration when going between an automatic or a manual. But when it really comes down to it, my whole take on whether you should get an automatic versus a manual is simply what you're going to be doing with it. And obviously, if you live in a big city, take into consideration how much you might be using that clutch. So, like me, I'm halfway through town right now, and I've had to stop like twice. No big deal. But I honestly, like I'm saying, could go either way with it. One thing that sucks about having this manual now, my dog, Tony, he does not like the manuals. Back when I had my Grand Prix, he would ride with me all the time. Anytime I would be going somewhere, I'd be, hey Toto, you want to go for a ride? And he'd come running. Nowadays, if I say that with, you know, the GTO, or if I'm driving the Cruise, both of them are manual, I ask him if he wants to go for a ride, and he takes off running away from me. So, a little sad note there. But anyways, guys, that's just my little take on, you know, automatic versus manual. Like I said, I can go either way with them. I just think for my personal, you know, for myself and my situation, a manual is just fine with me, and it's a little more enjoyable to drive. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. What would you rather have, or what do you have? An automatic or a manual? And as always, please subscribe.